Hello everyone, Reed back here with my Dark Souls playthrough. Today we're gonna finish up Tomb of the Giants. I'm in human form right now, and I have the Skull Lantern, because it's dark. I don't need the Skull Lantern, because I know the layout of this place pretty well, but some people don't, so yeah. Now, that dog, these skeleton dogs are very dangerous, but they don't have very far sight, so you can get pretty close, almost within like attacking range, without them seeing you and attacking you. Alright, now you're gonna see me totally just get screwed here, because I was an idiot and didn't switch my shield. So I see the big arrow, run back here. Oh, another one coming. I can hear the Black Knight. There's a Black Knight down here. I'm like, oh shit. And then I stupidly try and block that twice. That was the dumbest thing I could have done, honestly. I mean, rolling off the edge would have been a better solution to that, honestly. But, whatever, it's done now. Oh, and if you didn't know, the Skull Lantern also functions as a shield. I think that's pretty cool, at least. But it kinda really sucks. But it looks cool. So if you're... I don't know. Also, those blue lights on the wall, they stay a little bit after you put your thing down. You can see right there. So if you, like, see something and you're not quite sure where to go, you can just pop it back up and follow the blue lights. They're, yeah. They pretty much tell you exactly where to go, actually. So here this time I'm smart. I'm waiting for the Black Knight to show up. And I accidentally locked onto the dog here. I was like, oh shit. I forgot there was two dogs in this area. But, took it out pretty easy. And get the backstab on the Black Knight. Cool thing about this place is, from where Leroy invades, you can see both Lost Izalith and Ash Lake. You can actually kind of see Ash Lake right in front of me there. That's what that bluish bit is in the background. Yeah. Also, you can find the Skull Lantern. I showed it in my Catacombs video. And back here is the effigy shield. It has really good lightning resistance, but it doesn't block 100% physical damage. And honestly, it's not really worth it. Like, at the stage you get it, there's nothing that's gonna really do lightning damage to you. I mean, I guess Valley of the Drakes, if you're set on clearing it or something, I don't know. There's no real reason to do that. So here I thought about just rolling off and then running to the bonfire. But I was like, no, I should do this the right way. Because usually I just book it through here to the second bonfire, and I don't usually have to kill anything. But this time I decided to show, or do most of it. Alright. So me being an idiot here, didn't take the chance to fuck that guy up, and I forgot to swap my talisman to the other hand. The boss of Tomb of the Giants is Nito, and you get to, oh yeah, and that item over there is the covetous silver, or silver covetous ring, something like that. It gives you extra souls when you kill things. Honestly, it's not really worth it, at least on your first playthrough, because the amount of souls you get is very minuscule. So I tried to do it with the lantern up, couldn't do it. Also, you don't have to use the Skull Lantern. You can use the Cast Light spell. I think I go one more time. No, I decided not to. You can use Cast Light spell or the Sunlight Maggot, which you can get from Lost Izalith. Personally, I'd recommend either of those, because you get to keep your shield out, and they last for a very long time, so you usually don't have to worry about it. So I restore my humanity here so I can get the invasion with Leroy. And then swap to Mastis. And book it on past. Honestly, I feel like this place could have been a lot cooler if it was bigger. Like, that's my main gripe. It's just so small. I mean, it's like this. I think the Undead Berg's actually, yeah, see, there's Ash Lake. I didn't show a Lost Izalith. I didn't even think about that when I was playing. But there's a crystal lizard up in this cave here. It drops white Titanite chunks. Yeah, and so you see Dark Spirit Pilot and Leroy. And get the Twinkling Titanite. But it sometimes drops chunks. So waiting for Leroy, and there he is. And bam, parry. And I try and find the angle to see him. Yeah, just wreck his shit. And if you kill him, you get both his weapon and shield, as well as his armor spawns in Nito's boss room after you kill him. So you get Grant and Sanctus. Grant is pretty much just a very heavy mace. Requires 50 strength and 30 faith, I believe. When it first came out, it had some crazy dex requirement too, and an S scaling in dex. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Like, both like physical damage stats plus faith way higher than they need to be. Like, my only guess is they're like, oh, people aren't going to use this, try and use this their first playthrough. We should... Oh yeah, and here there's a Tom Pin with skeletons, but you can run right past, like I showed right there. Anyways, I don't know what they were thinking. It's ridiculous. Also, you take fall damage here. You can avoid it with the fall control spell. Oh yeah, I was looking for... Maybe I should swap my ring, but I don't really have anything worth swapping to. That was weird. Alright. Skip the cutscene, I guess. Honestly, I don't know. Now that yell, when he does that, yeah, a giant thing comes up. Now these skeletons are usually unkillable. Here again. This time I couldn't dodge it. Anyways, these skeletons are usually unkillable. Well, they'll just keep like reassembling, but if you have a divine weapon, or something with a divine stat, it will kill them permanently. So, I'd suggest bringing and don't straight to the left. Nito as a boss is pretty easy. He has three really damaging moves, or really dangerous moves. This one right here, which you'll see what it does. I shouldn't have dodged. I thought I was trying to dodge backwards, but wasn't holding back enough. Anyways, he has that move, the sword spike move, the long range sword spike, and this grab move, which we'll see the next time I fight him. Those are probably his most dangerous moves, but pretty much just stay close to him and wail on him for the most part. Circle to the right, he's dead pretty easy, as long as you have a decently upgraded weapon at least. See there, you can just drop right into the hole. Now, overall, this place it's hard the first time you come here because you have to use, most likely, you have to use the Skull Lantern. Unless, well, if you're smart, you'd use Cast Light. But if you know nothing about this place, it's pretty intimidating because your view is just, like, shrunk by, like, 300%. Or, yeah, shrunk 300%. I said that right. There's really dangerous enemies, but there's not a lot of them, and it's really short. I really feel like this area could have been so much cooler if they just made it bigger. and not so much ledges and like drop-offs and switchbacks, and they made it more open and not so vertical. That's what I'm trying to say. So we'll drop back in. Let's get the cutscene again. Sorry about that. I think the cutscene pretty much just entails him. I think about going for my souls there, but like nope. Because if you, oh, this is another thing, another tip here. Don't get hit by that, but always stay in this back area and wait for him to come to you. Because if you go to him, there's 3 of those large skeletons with the giant falchions, and they will. And I think like 3 others, like miniature skeletons as well. So say you come here the first time you go there, you're just getting pounded by skeletons. Now I see those 2 things die. Don't know what they were. But I was like, oh shit. I don't want them to. See, I was thinking they'd reassemble and then come flying at me here, but they didn't for some reason. So yeah. Dodge to the right. Get a few hits in. Also, it should be, yeah, here's his grab. And it lasts forever. Oh, nope, that wasn't his grab. Sorry. His grab is, I think, after this. Anyways, if you don't have a, like, very big weapon, so you're using, like, a dagger or something, yeah, see, you can't, like, slice through his coat. So you kind of have to be in his front half. Or, yeah, you have about 180 degrees, probably maybe 270 to like hit him. Yeah, here's his grab, and it lasts forever. I had never actually gotten grabbed by this before. I didn't know he had it for the most part, but it didn't kill me, so I was really lucky there actually. It's like, oh fuck, just take a step back, reevaluate my life here. But this fight's pretty much over. I'm doing shit ton of damage. Nito can't even compare. And also, a cool thing to note is, no, I thought I was far enough back here, but I'm not. Cool thing to note is that, yeah, and that does minuscule damage. I really should have just blocked it that first time. Anyways, what I'm trying to say here, I keep getting sidetracked by myself, is that his sword is the Gravelord sword, if you're a Gravelord servant, as well as it's also his arm. I think that's pretty cool. And you can see that in the intro video as well. And also you see him without his coat here. Looks really weird. So, oh, and there's Paladin Leroy stuff. If you kill Paladin Leroy and Nito in the same light, if you don't die in between them, you'll have to either come back to the area or reload your game, and his stuff will spawn in there. It's pretty good heavy armor, but this video is pretty much over, so I'll see you guys next time with Lost Izalith.